Hello there, you beautiful people. I hope you're safe and I hope that you're well. In this video, I would like us to talk about patience and how for some people we can lose our patience quite easily. For other people, it might take a while, but nevertheless, they're only human and they lose their patience. The thing is though, with our patience is that when we lose it, it's how do we react is my question, because sometimes we might shout, scream, swear, cry. Other times we might take it out on the people that it's got nothing to do with. And sometimes what might even happen is that we just hold on to it ourselves. We don't let anybody know about it and we just carry it. So whether you're somebody that explodes it when you've lost your patience, or whether you're somebody that just lets it rumble underneath the surface, it's about the importance of us acknowledging where you're at and how that leaves you feeling. As we know, this pandemic has taught us so much. We've all experienced and had our own difficulties throughout the last 19 months now. But actually, what has happened is the person that we were before the pandemic isn't necessarily the person that we are now. And that's not just a pandemic, that's life. That's month on month, year on year, we change. But sometimes what might happen in life is we might find ourselves feeling more irritated by little things compared to other times or previous to the pandemic. So what I'd like us to do is just to explore and just to reflect upon what it is and how it is that you react when you are feeling irritated. It's about the importance of us kind of putting perspective into place where you can align yourself and actually find that sense of calm. I will put a video about now. It's really hard to put a video above my head for you to click on, which is about finding your calm. It's about kind of mindfulness in a way that you can better help yourself when you are feeling a little bit edgy, anxious, worried, scared, stressed. So it's about you having that sense of responsibility for you to look after yourself and for you to better help yourself too. So for us to be able to calm our feelings, to restore patience, what we need to do is we need to identify and have a reality check. So my reality check would be this, is that when you have completely lost your patience, the first thing that I want you to do is I want you to figure out, who are you angry at? Who are you feeling miffed at? Who are you feeling annoyed at? Is it yourself? Is it a situation? Is it a friend, a family member? I want you to find out actually, who have you lost it with? Who are you most angry with? Who are you feeling most sad or stressed with? Because often what happens is that we get in such a kind of a brain fog that we don't actually know how we're feeling or who we're projecting it onto. So my first thing with that reality check is that I want you to stop and I want you to think about, who is it that you've got the problem with? My next step is about the importance of you actually realising that we know who we're angry at, and if that is somebody else, then we just need to double check and ask ourselves, what was their intention? Because sometimes what happens is that people may react, they might be in a situation where it may not necessarily be something that they've done on purpose. So just ask yourself, what was their intention? Did they go behind your back and badmouth you on purpose? Did they have your best interests at heart when they were just telling somebody that they were worried about you? It's about you having this sense of kind of understanding and just seeing, did they have any malice behind it? Did they have any intention to deliberately hurt you or upset you? The next step is about for you to just ask yourself, how has this situation left you feeling? You've lost your patience. You need to kind of regain perspective. But actually, it's about you asking yourself, how am I feeling? Are you embarrassed with what's happened? Are you guilty with the way that you reacted when you lost your patience? Are you sad that this has happened? It's about you actually having to build, and I said it many times, that self-awareness. So then you know how you're feeling. We've got to name it to tame it. Sometimes the reason that we might have lost our patience is because we are embarrassed. It might be because we're unable to cope with everything that's going on, that we've taken the smallest of things that somebody's said or done and just blown it way out of proportion and made a great, I love this phrase, this metaphor, a mountain out of a molehill. You know, it is literally just something that's so tiny. However, the situation that you've got in your head, you've just blown it way out of proportion, therefore made a mountain out of a molehill. So yeah, just check in and just ask yourself, you know, how has it left you feeling? And one of my final points is actually that you've got to ask yourself, is this really what's happening? Is this really what you're bothered about? Because often with a bit of time, with space, maybe with a bit of chill or calm down time, you'll be able to reflect upon the moment and realise that actually the way that you reacted, you personally, was out of order. Therefore, what you need to do is you just need to tap in to actually the way that you're feeling, the way that you're reacting. Is it really worth it? Because sometimes what happens in life is that we build ourselves up. You know it, a teacher may have annoyed you or just got to you and kept going and going and going. But it's about you taking responsibility with your reaction and actually asking yourself, you know, is this really what I'm bothered about? Because sometimes when we have, like I've put in those steps, that reality check, it's when we have that reality check that we're actually able to ask ourselves and be clear with ourselves. Has the sky fallen? Has the world ended? You know, and it's about you having this sense of understanding that actually it is important for you to regain perspective and to align yourself in feeling the true version of you. But also it is with that reality check of just double checking. Are you expressing how you're feeling in the right, healthy way? I can't give you that patience straight away, I'm afraid, and that's something that you'll have to practice and learn on in life. The way that I felt when I was a lot younger, 13, 14, massive anger that I had within me, like really, like huge, I can't tell you. But it's about learning coping strategies, and it's learning about actually I'm starting to feel annoyed, I'm starting to lose my patience. It's about the best ways that you can react, okay? And it's about kind of containing your feelings for you to acknowledge how you're feeling, rather than just like kind of just projecting it like a paintball gun onto everybody else. Then everybody is just covered in pain whilst you're just like, oh, I didn't mean to do that. So yes, always stay true to yourself as well, okay? Just keep on being you, keep on being awesome, and I look forward to doing a video next week. See you later, everybody. Bye.